Welcome back to the channel. You know, driving up the 14 freeway between Santa Clarita and Palmdale, California, there's a place called Rowher Flat OHV. There's some expert trails out here and a few perfect scenic drives. And during the springtime, it's definitely something to see. The mountains are coated with super green grass and the sky is lit up with big puffy clouds. And as we climbed higher with elevation, we got to experience driving through those puffy clouds. So grab a cold one and sit back and check out your next off-road destination. Well, today we're up at a place called Rowher Flats. I think that's how you pronounce it. But we're gonna head up into the mountains here and we're gonna take you guys along with us. So let's do it. Now I'm sure this place can get pretty busy on the weekends. So we got up here on a Friday before the crowd showed up. And hopefully we'll have the place to ourselves. Now we were here once before a few years back and I think it was sometime in October. And during that time the landscape was completely dead from the summer heat. So yeah, this place looks completely different and we're excited to see what spring can do to this particular location. And off in the distance there's a staging area if you have to trailer something in. There's also a porta potty and you can camp back here, so that's pretty cool. But today, we're heading out to see if we can find some decent off-road trails. Okay, from the staging area, we went straight towards Texas Canyon. And off the Texas Canyon Trail, there's a Black Diamond 4x4 trail called Lookout. You know what? With no friends or an extra Jeep, we figured, let's just see how far we can get. And if you're following along and want to do this trail, just remember, the camera cannot show how steep things are. And believe me, I've tried. So just keep that in mind before you attempt this kind of trail. As we were climbing up, off in the distance, there was a pretty steep climb ahead, and it looks a bit intimidating from this distance. So this is a pretty steep hill right now. We're on our own, but I think we're going to be okay. We're going to get up a certain way. If it's too much, we'll back down. Here we go.
At the very top, it's slant sideways.
Yeah.
So
let's go for it.
Just trust the car.
Yeah, wish us luck. Man, I wish I could show how steep it feels, but it was definitely another one of those clamp your cheeks down to the seat cushions kind of climb. And if we keep this up, I'm not going to have much cushion left. And right as you get close to the top, they throw a pretty stiff, rocky section in there to get you off-cambered and feeling pretty uncomfortable. And we ended up stuffing our back tire trying to get over the rocks, so we had to go around. And with the edge of the mountain right there, whoo! A little bit. Let me get out.
And now we're on the wall.
And honestly, when you're in the driver's seat, you really don't feel like driving towards the edge of the mountain. So we tried one more time going over the rock. But in the end, it worked out fine going around. But it definitely felt super sketchy.
Woo! Okay.
Ah, yes, the sweet feeling of conquering a mountain. And with no friends or any kind of help, I really hope that was the worst of it. Oh boy, it looks like we're out of the fire and into the frying pan. That trail up ahead doesn't look much better. I guess we'll just enjoy this small little victory before we tackle the next problem. It really is a perfect spring day, and at the moment, we're just enjoying the amazing views from up here. Okay, that was short-lived. Now, let's see if we can get through this next section. It looks a little hairy.
There you go. Keep on the throttle. Keep on the throttle. Keep on the throttle.
Nope, not this time. This one might be too much for us today.
It's okay. Yep. Yeah, we're in a rut there.
Am I able to get out right now, or I have to reverse? It's too much.
Yeah, this is too much for us too. Yeah, we are up here.
Wow.
Just the two of us, you know, like we're not trying to get stuck up here, so I think we're gonna back this down.
Yeah.
It was kind of fun, you know, getting to this point.
We're not going any farther?
You think I should try? Look how gnarly that is right there.
Right.
I don't think it's. I think we should probably
Okay.
call it.
Okay.
That ledge right there looks really.
Okay.
Yeah, let me just get us down.
Okay. Well, you're sideways with your hand outside.
What's it feel about that?
Let's wait till we can winch each other. Oh, there's a snake!
Okay, so I'm hiking back up to that obstacle to kind of show you guys what we're up against up here. We didn't know what we were getting into here. First hill was pretty good, and I looked at this and I thought, yeah, maybe it's not that bad, but when we get up there, it's really gnarly. And just with no friends, I'm gonna skip it, man. So let me show you. We're on top of the world, look at that. As you're going along here, it's kind of loose, but we got through that. And we dug through here, got through that rut, and then right about here we got stopped. It was a little too soft, kind of come up over this. But I'll show you what we're up against there. Man, it's so funny how the camera just can't do anything justice. If you could get past this crap right here, then you would kind of hook up right here and make it. But anyways, we're just out having a beautiful day. Who cares? We'll go back down the way we came, over there.
You know, it's always a bummer when you can't complete something. But I think with friends and a lot more skinny pedal, we could do it. You know what? That just gives me something to look forward to when we come back the next time. This trail is called the Sierra Pelona Ridge Trail. And if you're looking for a nice, beautiful drive with some mild off-roading, then this one's for you. After driving through this beautiful canyon, you start to climb. It's a long, slow climb, and for a good section of it, you get this beautiful view of the rock formations behind you halfway up the mountain. And hey, do me a huge favor and hit that like and subscribe button to my channel. It's super easy and it really helps me out. And also, leave a comment down below. You know, it's a lot of effort to make these videos, and you showing support keeps me going. I mean, well, I'm gonna keep going anyway because I love off-roading and filming, but still, it's nice to see the channel grow. And if you don't, well, that's all right. I'll just get you on the next one. So we kept climbing higher and higher, and as the sun starts to fade, it really starts to light up the sky with some amazing colors. But at the same time, we were starting to wonder, is it gonna rain? And for some reason, this trip kind of started to feel more adventurous. Maybe it was how high up we were, Or it was the dark clouds. Or maybe it was just because we weren't sure exactly how we were going to finish this trail as the sun goes down. Weather is something a lot of people seem to shy away from. But for us, we would rather have the different scenery. Sunlight one minute, raining the next, stuck on the side of a hill. Those are the types of things that you won't forget. And as time goes on, you really look back, remembering how fun it all actually was. And just like that, those clouds that we were enjoying off in the distance have now surrounded us, and we're now driving straight through them. Came out for a little putt during the day, scenery all day long, and now we got a little fog. Feels like an adventure. Finally reached the top, and looking at my Onyx, it looks like we can take this road or this trail all the way down to a reservoir, then take Bouquet Canyon back home. So if you're looking for a great day trip, I'd say the Sierra Pelona Ridge Trail is a beautiful drive, but you're going to want to get out here now while the mountains are still green. Yeah, we got out of the clouds. It was really beautiful down there, and then we got up here in the top and it's completely fogged over. Yeah, we're trying to work our way back down. There's a reservoir down here on the bottom. We're gonna see if we can catch a sunset, and I think there's a highway to get out from here too, which would be cool. Otherwise we're going all the way back through there. In the dark and the fog. So, yeah, hopefully we can skid on down the mountain, catch a highway, and call this a day. And we couldn't get over just how fast the clouds were moving across the mountains. But I'm here to tell you to get out there and enjoy the outdoors. It's always refreshing from the regular day-to-day things that we all experience at home. It really does a lot of good for your energy levels, and I think you can carry that back home and feel altogether happier, at least for the short term. And even if it is just for the short term, then I say turn back around, go back out, and experience some more outdoors and get out there and off-road. Okay guys, that was another great trip in the books. And if you made it this far, then thank you. Thank you for coming back and supporting the channel. It means a lot to me. You know, we're heading back out next weekend, so maybe it won't be that long between the videos. But I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.